Hey, I'm gonna go up to the mountain and check out for some mushrooms to see if they're out yet. Um, I need to walk. I need to get away just for a moment, and it's just the backyard. We'll be right back and see if we score any of those little treasures. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. A little bit of a walk to get to just to get to the backyard. Over hill, over dale, through the barn, past the animals that want to be fed, but they don't get fed yet. There's about 2 more hours before they get fed, but we're gonna go up here. We're gonna check for mushrooms. It sure makes for a nice walk out here, whether I find anything or not. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, but that's okay. I needed the walk. I needed to get out of the house. I needed to get some fresh air. Yeah. And my goats are coming with me. Yep. There's the mama down there. Looking for mushrooms. I hope they're not eating all my mushrooms. That would be horrible. Look at all that green. Yep. That's all poison oak. I found out I have at least 2 to 3 different kind of oak trees. I know there's black oak and white oak and scrub oak. There's an oak tree, a couple of oak trees that produce these little tassel type blooms, and the honeybees sure do love it. I tell you what, the honeybees love the pollen and nectar that those things are creating. And I had a timber feller come to the property one day, and he showed me the difference to identify between a white oak and a black oak. And that difference between the white oak and the black oak are the leaves. One has leaves that are rounded, like this one you see here. And the other one has leaves that have little points on them. Yep. I know one, I think one's higher in tannin than the other one. So you have to soak the acorns longer, or just not deal with the acorns. I think of the black oak. I have to research that, but one of the corns from one of the trees are better eaten than the other. That's what I know. Now, the scrub oak, black oak, white oak, but I don't know what that oak is that produces those little tassels. I'm not sure which brand that is. Now, I have never found mushrooms over this far. This is, yeah, I always find the mushrooms right through this area right here. They're very picky about where they grow on my property. I don't know. Let's go higher up there to see if there's anything up there that I can get. Boy, there's a lot of trees that have fallen down up here since I've been up here last. We had a couple of big storms. Look at that big old oak tree. And there's a hole right there. I wonder if that is like a hollow for bees. Maybe. Let's skirt around this sugar pine. Yeah, look at it. Poison oak. They have the same shaped leaves. This is producing berries. Man, I got poison oak so bad when I was a kid. And I heard legend that the bearberry tree is an antidote for the poison oak. So you got bearberry trees that grow in the area around poison oak. And the madrone is actually the bearberry tree. It's also called the strawberry tree in, I think, Austria. But look at, this is 2,000 feet above sea level right here. We still have poison oak. And I know up in the mountains over there, there is no poison oak that grows up at the higher elevations. You reach a certain elevation, there is zero poison oak. So in my neck of the woods, if you see chipmunks, you don't see poison oak. And I've had exposure to poison oak from sea level when I lived at Brookings, Oregon, clear up to, well, up here in the Cascade Ranges of southwestern Oregon. Yeah, I don't even know if my land's growing mushrooms anymore. I gotta go someplace else. Maybe I'll go over to Southern Oregon Safaris where the buffalo roam across the street and look. He might have it. Maybe. I checked with Google Earth and found out the apex of my mountain. And I put the stake in the ground. And this marks the highest point in my property. And this is 2,000 feet right here. 2,000 feet. And the homestead sits down there at 1,800 feet. Yep. It certainly does make for a nice walk to get out here. I don't get in my backyard too often. Where I'm standing now, it's only like maybe 12 feet from my back fence line. And from my back fence line to my front fence line, it's about 1,010 feet. And let's see, my house sits 3, 4, 5, 6. My house sits 600 feet from the back fence line. And the property's 300 feet wide, so I got a good deal on this land. Really good deal. It's almost paid off. Yeah. Yeah. This is the back fence line. Dude, that post. I need a new post. Yeah, I need a new pole in there. I put these poles in this back fence in 12 years ago, so more maintenance. While I'm out here, I'm also listening for bees, to see if there's any bees that are occupying any of these hollow trees that are out here. Speaking of a hollow tree, this one's laid down. It decided to take a nap in the middle of my forest. Now there's a big tree. Well, that tree got blown down. These just rotted, dead. Kind of small to be dying because they're little. So I really would like to get this all cleaned up back here, at least this space right here. I have pulled, yeah, I did it. I had to pull the fuel injection pump off the tractor, take it down to a business over in Grants Pass, and they're sending it out to get it rebuilt because it's specialty. I can't buy a new one. They're just not available for these tractors. They're over $2,000 if you could find one, but they said I can get it rebuilt for upwards of $500. So when it gets back, I'll put it in, and then I'm going to have a guy come over and teach me how to do all of the service on that tractor. He has been doing service on the tractor for years because the people who gifted me that tractor, they had him come over and do it all. So he says he's going to come over and teach me how, and I get to learn how to do my own maintenance. I went online and I purchased a owner's manual. I had no idea, I had no clue anything about, I know nothing about diesel tractors, nothing. So I went online and I ordered the owner's manual, and I found a resource to be able to buy the shop manual, which instructed me how to take that out, that fuel injection pump out. Yeah, so we're waiting for it to come back. It'll be a week or two and I'll put it back in. You know what? I'll do a special video on it because I have never ever in my life worked on a diesel engine, and this is one of those things that I'm really pleased with myself to be able to pull something off like this and learn. So I figured that if I can go to college, get a college degree in nursing, and learn how to splice genes, splice DNA, I can learn how to figure out a tractor engine. See my shadow? Yeah, I'm carrying the a tripod with the gimbal, that little $3 gimbal I got from the thrift store. This was an epic find, and it fits this phone perfectly, and this is my new camera phone. So I've got my eyes on a couple of implements for that tractor. I'm salivating over them. One is, well, a post hole digger with two different size augers, one for planting trees and one for planting fence posts. And then I want to get a backhoe. Hopefully I can afford those. Maybe I'll show you guys what I want to buy when I go down there and pick up the part. I'll do a video when I go pick it up. That way you guys can see the tractor. It's the oldest tractor dealership in the nation. Now, don't confuse it with the oldest John Deere tractor dealership in the nation. This is the oldest tractor dealership in the nation where I do business at. Wonderful folk, wonderful folk. Anyway, got skunked on finding mushrooms. It is what it is. This is the third time's a charm. And you know what, folks? I don't know if I'm going to go back and attempt to look for mushrooms anymore. At least not for a while. Not for a while. It's just not producing. This is the third year I have not found mushrooms. Okay, I'm in my backyard. Well, my close proximity to my backyard. This is the goat pasture. I've done a lot of cleanup back here. This was choked full of thickets and a lot of underbrush. So I've been doing nothing but wildfire mitigation since I moved onto Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I've done a couple of shows on wildfire mitigation. It's very important right now to know that you guys need to take advantage of the situation, especially the time. This is spring, and get those underbrush and dead trees cut out. I've got a couple of more trees that have died. I want to get them cut out and get them burnt so can use the ash for other projects. Yeah, I've done ash videos. You'll have to check those out. Anyway, this is the backyard. Yeah, projects. More projects going than I have time for or money for. Yeah, finances are really tight. Anyway, I just do what I can for homesteading and trying to look for free mushrooms. I'm skunked. Nothing came about. Anyway, I'm back here in the backyard. It's getting time to have to feed the livestock. So I'll get them fed and put to bed. I've got ducklings hatched. I got goslings hatched. I've got chicks hatched. Baby goats were born, and we have a lot of things going on the homestead because it's spring, and I've had a bounty this year, more than I've ever had. We're really blessed, and I'm finding coin that are worth a lot of money. How does that happen? You don't know really what you got until I look it up on the internet and find out what. So I do state cleanups, get free stuff. Got that tractor I was talking about earlier for free and all the implements. And so I'm just doing what I can to take care of it and honor the memory of my friend who gifted it to me. And I just living the life and homesteading and doing the best I can with what I have, the resources I have. So still doing movie making. Stay tuned for that. There's won some awards. Yeah, won awards for movies that I've contributed to. That was a shock and a surprise. So I wanted to share with you guys real quick before I go that a couple weeks ago I got really creative. We got the higher speed internet, and I'm able to upload videos, and it takes what used to take an hour now only takes 3 minutes. Yeah, that fast. Fiber optics right up to my desk. I am one happy camper. Anyway, came out and it's like I started doing one video, then it's like I did another video, then I did another video, and 21 episodes later. Yep, that's what I said. You heard me right. 21 episodes later, I filmed 21 episodes in 1 week, edited them and produced them and upload them. I love the new internet. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it's all about farming. That's it. It's just about raising livestock, planting a garden, growing stuff in the greenhouse, building stuff. Yeah, you guys got to stay tuned for all that. This is a teaser. This whole video is a teaser. And this is just a homestead chat to let you guys know there's a lot coming, a lot. And I'm uploading on more platforms because of my new cell phone. I'm able to upload to platforms you can't upload to with a PC. So I'm uploading to them with a cell phone and getting more exposure. Not sure how that's going to happen. Trying to monetize those videos if I can. Working it out. I'm retired. I got nothing but time on my hands. No time. I'm busier than a one-armed paper hanger in a hurricane. Anyway, yeah, stay tuned. Those shows are already loaded and scheduled. I've got a new show coming out every Monday and Friday. I didn't want to overload and overwhelm the algorithms. And I've got shorts, I believe, coming every Wednesday and Saturday. And then for my other channels, Southern Oregon Safaris where the buffalo roam, I try to do a show a week, but we're ending the season 7. Can you believe that? 7 seasons. And I'm going to take a break. Hayden and I are going to take a break. And then we'll be back, but I will still continue with shorts for Southern Oregon Safaris where the buffalo roam, and I will upload those every, when am I uploading them? I think I'm uploading those every Sunday and Thursday. I think that's what I'm doing to keep the audience engaged and entertained, because he's got some new critters coming. Yeah. It's got babies, got new critters, got a lot of things happening over there at the farm, and I just been keeping it going. And I am taking advantage of the rain and drawing and painting. So I'm doing some more artsy fartsy stuff. And the county fair is coming up, and I'm considering, I downloaded all the paperwork for the county fair to find out what their categories are, and I'm thinking of building a couple of things and entering into the fair. Maybe some of my stuff I started early in the greenhouse. And yeah, just stay tuned. I don't think I'll enter any canning stuff this year because I didn't do much canning last year. Yeah. Anyway, getting skunked on finding mushrooms. It turned out more as a homestead chat to keep you guys updated on what's going on the homestead, around the homestead. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned for more videos. You could do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Hey, give us a thumbs up. Click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps me out, helps the whole channel out. And check Hayden and me out. I'm the co-host of that show. Hayden is the host. Hayden, his wife, Dr. Stephanie, DVM, and his daughter Aria. And we get some footage of Ken. He's a hoot. And also my other channel with me getting artsy fartsy. Jerry Hansen Studios. Yeah, check those out. Hey, be safe, always be kind. I'll see you guys in my next adventure. All right? Bye-bye now.